Welcome. I am so happy to be presenting the Norma and Milton Mann Memorial Temple Beth El Cantor's Concert, telling our stories through song. Very often, music picks up where words alone simply aren't enough. This year, music has lifted us through many challenges as we've navigated a new landscape of life in the wake of the coronavirus. As I thought about creating a meaningful experience for this year's Cantor's Concert, I was drawn to images of warmth, community, gathering, and love. It was important to find a way to harness all the strengths of our virtual community while sharing inspirational music to elevate us all. Throughout challenging times and times of celebration, we have always turned to song and music to help us share our stories. One of the most meaningful stories this evening is that of our honoree, Alberto Eyzaguirre, who has served Temple Beth El for 47 years. When thinking about the warmth of the Temple Beth El community as inspiration for this concert, Alberto truly stands at the center of it all. We look forward to honoring him this evening and have a couple of surprises in store. Tonight, I'm joined by Donnie Zasloff and Eric Lindberg at the heart of Nefesh Mountain. Seamlessly blending their deep love for American and Western musical forms with their own cultural backgrounds as Jewish Americans, Donnie and Eric infuse all of their music with passion, heart, and soul. Highlighting the songs and stories that have influenced our lives, we dive in together for this evening of song. Welcome, Eric and Donnie. We are so happy to have you with us tonight.
Thank you, Cantor. What a supreme honor and privilege to be here with you and your community for this Cantor's concert and to honor you and Alberto. And it means the world to us. We've been looking forward to this for so long. And friends, we've been playing many Zoom shows, but none as unique as this. None where we actually get to collaborate and feel like we are really, truly a part of this community in there with you guys. And we're going to start this concert off with a duo of songs, a little medley of nature songs about this beautiful world that we get to live in and that is slowly waking up, coming back to life this spring. And the first of which is a great old-time song called Down in the River to Pray. And then we're going to go also into a brand new song of ours called In the Wide Open Air, inspired by Rabbi Nachman's Nature's Blessing. And we love all of you. Thank you so much for inviting us to your community.
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall follow Miriam's path? Oh Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Oh, sisters, let's go down in the river to pray.
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and who shall follow Moses' path? Oh Lord, show me the way. Oh brothers, let's go down, come on down. Oh brothers, let's go down in the river to pray.
As I went down in the river to pray, studying about that good old way,
and who shall follow Sarah's path? Oh Lord, show me the way.
Oh, mothers, let's go down, come on down.
Oh, mothers, let's go down in the river to pray. שם כל אשר עם לבבי בכל שיח השדה בכל העשבים והאילנות בכל הצמחים כולם יתעוררו לקראתי Thank you, friends, so much. It is a true honor to be here and celebrate with all of you. You're amazing, Cantor and Alberto, and just be together in the best in the way we can right now, which is like this. And we're live, which is very cool. This next song we're going to share with you is a song about going with the flow, which I think is kind of what we all have had to do this year, obviously. But it's about sort of looking at this beautiful big world and sort of seeing that we really have to just kind of, we've got to go with it. And whether it's something that's happening in the natural world or it's a pandemic or whatever is going on, it's like, this is all we can do is go with it and have faith and trust that everything's going to be okay. And I know that I've had to say that over and over to myself this past year. But this song is called A Mighty Roar, inspired by Yismechu Hashamayim, the Psalm. And we hope you enjoy it. And here it is, A Mighty Roar.
Times of grief and woe, and times to hum a somber tune. But right now, just sing out, trust and let go, and raise your voice up to the moon. Let the skies rejoice and sing a new song, and the earth dance with glee. Let the oceans give a mighty roar, as their waves will echo through the trees, as their waves will echo through the trees. We're all given roads that are free and clear, and roads that may reach dead ends. But right now you're just on the one that brought you here, so embrace whatever is round the bend. Let the skies rejoice and sing a new song, and the earth dance with glee. Let the oceans give a mighty roar, so their waves will echo through the trees, so their waves will echo the trees. ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו ותגל הארץ, ירם הים מלאו.
ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו ותגל הארץ, ירם הים מלאו. ישמחו השמיים, ישמחו ותגל הארץ, ירם הים מלאו. Let the skies rejoice and sing a new song, and the earth dance with glee. Let the oceans give a mighty roar, as their waves will echo through the trees, as their waves will echo the trees. Thank you, everyone. So for some of you who may know our music, we play bluegrass and old time music inspired by our Jewish souls, I would say. It's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
But you'll see Eric's playing banjos and guitars, and this style of music for us. And this concert's about telling our story, and we love that. So we're all going to tell our story, but this is part of our story. And the sound of these instruments for us feel very spiritual and connect us with nature.
Yeah. There is a lot about nature in these songs for us. It's one of the kind of glues that as we venture into this world of Nefesh Mountain, these songs that we write, some of them based on of Psalms and ancient text and Torah and prayer, and a lot of them also for us based on just our heritage, our tradition as Jewish Americans. And one of the common things that we find in playing folk music, like bluegrass and old time American music, like on banjos and guitars, is that music evokes the sound to me of the natural world, of the forests, of the rivers, of the mountains. And it's this great, it's of course that those themes are all throughout our Torah and all throughout our teachings and our hearts and souls as Jews as well. So it's really a special thing for us. And these are two more songs that are yes about nature, but it's hard for me right now, especially playing so many Zoom concerts and shows and looking through computers to try to connect with you guys. And I feel like we're doing it. I feel like we're trying, not to say that we are, but we as a group community, we're connected, we're here. And it's mind blowing that that we're all here together to show up. Even if it's through computers, we are totally connected. And we're trying to play songs that, yes, are about bluegrass and our Judaism and about celebrating life through song, but also just about these days that we live in. And these are two songs that are about getting lost, because I think for me, I'll speak for myself, many of us are lost these days. And I feel lost at least once a day. And these are songs kind of about finding answers, searching and finding those answers.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much. So your stories come through the music and come through in these, through your instruments, and they kind of sing your souls. And I think that's so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. That's the goal.
It's the goal. We're going to dig more into it, I think, as the concert goes. But it's definitely this is the way that we know how to tell our story, because as Jewish Americans, we haven't had a chance to use our voice in the world of Americana music. So every song we write is about telling our story through these songs, through these instruments, and these prayers.
So this next one we're going to do is actually another pairing of songs. We're going to start with a song called Wayfaring Stranger, about finding your way home, feeling lost. And then we're going to go into another psalm, Esa Enai, about getting answers from the heavens and from the mountains and from the universe.
Yeah.
I'm a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There'll be no sickness, toil, or danger in this bright world to which I go. I'm going home to see my mom.
Thank you, friends.
So beautiful. So beautiful. And in the chat, I see such a beautiful, different way to hear the classic words of our traditions from Aviva Mahler. She's sharing that. And couldn't agree more. It's really brings to life in a way that maybe many haven't heard these words. And I can't stop swaying along with you. It's beautiful. And I want to ask, how have you found that music helps you to express yourselves when words aren't enough? How has music been a part of that?
That is
That's such a good question.
it actually, there are a lot of questions for us. There's a lot going on in our music for us that we can talk a lot about, because we're musicians, and we can always, Cantor, we can always talk at length about music and the things. But this is one question that really gets to the heart of something that I think about a lot with our music, which is music is the sound, the melody, the harmony, the way that notes move, the way that they sound on instruments. That is this whole language in and of itself. And then there's also the words that we speak, sometimes in Hebrew, sometimes in English, as you can tell, as is the case with Eyzaguirre. But the musical language is where the question was, when words fail. This is where it picks up, and I think there's something about the sound of Western, the kind of Western hemisphere, the music that gets made here, in like Western Europe and in the States here. This kind of sound of Americana, the sound of Irish music, the sound of the Scots-Irish tradition, this kind of Western seafaring, beautiful sound that is a part of our heritage as American Jews. For me, I grew up hearing that way more than I did hearing klezmer and some of these more Eastern European sounds. And that's a part of my heart and my soul. And when we sing melodies that, like Eyzaguirre, I'm just referencing it because we just played it, but that's a very bluegrass style song. So that's, to me, when I hear those words, it gets to something deeper in me. And you just said the same. You just said this. It cuts to something a little bit deeper that I feel it touches me. I know it touches Donnie, and we hear from so many fans and so many friends of ours that, like, I didn't realize that I kind of needed this kind of grounding, so that I feel like my feet are in the roots here in America, because that is a language that helps really connect us deeply to ourselves through prayer and through our own spirituality, and just through music in general. I hope I answered that okay.
Yeah, thank you. It's great.
Yeah.
I would just add that sometimes music is all I can do to get through things, and the connection, that I feel singing with somebody, whether it's Eric or Cantor. Obviously, if we were in person, we would be singing more together than we can tonight, because Zoom doesn't make it easy on us. But just that feeling and the connection that we have when our voices come together, or when a whole congregation can sing together, and you just hear whatever it is, this music that we sing together, it's magic. So sometimes there are no words, there's just music, at least for me in my life. And in moments where I've been really stuck or really confused or really lost, the music is what's different songs that I've had throughout my life, or songs that we've written have really gotten me through. And I don't exactly understand it. It's sort of magical, it's spiritual, I don't know. There's just it's something so special about it for me.
Yeah. And I'll add also that, for us, and clearly, if you don't know us already, you've gotten a taste of our music already tonight, and you know that we play bluegrass and old time in America, these American inspired songs. But these are things that have not in history been Jewish, and for us, there's no roadmap for playing this music and for getting there. And I think back. I'm going to try to connect my thoughts here so they make sense. But if you think back to jazz music in the 40s and in the 50s, when Duke Ellington came on the scene, he kind of created this whole vibe and genre that was that everybody looked to, that helped it. Trying to get to the point without rambling too much. Sorry, folks. But the point of this is that I keep thinking of where words fail. And there's a lot of stuff going on these days. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of divided people on different sides of the aisle, different sides of the argument, different sides of the racial conversation. And to me, that's where music comes in. And I reference Duke Ellington because his music kind of gave everyone the insight into a community that they didn't know anything about at that time. And so many people, white jazz musicians, were able to go, that's the stuff I want to play. And they able to feel connected. And that's kind of one of our goals with music, is telling stories through this, so that we can make a statement that sometimes is much bigger than a 3.5 minute song, but it's in the context of a song. So
Awesome.
I think I got there.
You did.
All right.
So we're just going to sing another couple songs, and then we're going to pass it back to you, Cantor. This next song is a really special song for us right now, and I'm looking at all of you. I'm waving to you all. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hello. And this song is a song that we wrote before the pandemic, but for some reason this song, and I'll make it quick, is about this. It's about what's happening right now. It's about being together when we can't be together. So no matter where we are, and we're all in lots of different places right now, I know. I mean, we're right outside of New York City. We're in Montclair, New Jersey. You guys are in Stamford, Connecticut, and I'm sure lots of other places. But the song is about connecting to each other no matter where we are, and no matter where we are ideologically, and no matter where we are in every sense of the word. But we have to coexist and connect. So I'm going to look into all of your eyes right now, because that's what I want to do. And I'm looking into all of your eyes, and I hope you can see mine and know that we're all here together, and we are connected, and we are here all for the same reason, which is to hear music, to honor this beautiful cantor of yours and Alberto, and just to feel grateful for this community together tonight. So this song is called Somewhere on This Mountain. So wherever you are on the mountain tonight, we love you and we're grateful for you, and we hope you enjoy this song, Somewhere on This Mountain.
Y'all sing along.
When we met down in the foothills and cast our wishes in the well, I asked for nothing but these endless numbered days. And now I can't see my reflection, and at times can barely tell if it's the river or just me being swept away.
I remember in the clearing, laying backwards in the grass, with the soft touch of twilight setting in. But now I'm all too often running through these days that quickly pass, and can't tell if it's me that's moving or just the wind. But when I see myself through the mirror of your eyes, and hear the canyons in your voice, well, I can feel all the versions of myself coincide, as all my scattered pieces are rejoined. So I don't mind the days I'm on the uphill climb, when I'm lost among the mist and the trees, when I lie awake under a lonesome sky. If you're somewhere on this mountain with me, somewhere on this mountain with me.
Oh, it's always such a battle to be so many things at once, to look ahead and also back to where I've been. Sure, I can put myself together, but I can also come undone. I either give it all I got or just give in. But when I see myself through the mirror of your eyes, and hear the canyons in your voice, I can feel all the versions of myself coincide, as all my scattered pieces are rejoined. So I don't mind the days I'm on the uphill climb, when I'm lost among the mist and the trees, when I lie awake under a lonesome sky. If you're somewhere on this mountain mountain with me. Somewhere on this mountain with me.
Well, I guess it's in my nature to push myself up to a place where it's beautiful, but the air is far too thin. And since my good intentions can so often be misplaced, I just wind up off the trail yet again. When I see myself through the mirror of your eyes and hear the canyons in your voice, I can feel all the versions of myself coincide. It's all my scattered pieces are a joint, so I don't mind the days I'm on the uphill climb, when I'm lost among the mist and the trees, when I lie awake under a lonesome sky. If you're somewhere on this mountain with me,
Somewhere on this mountain with me. Somewhere on this mountain with me. Ooh, ooh, We're going to go right into this next song, which is another new song about asking questions to the universe. The song's called Where Oh Where, and asking ourselves, and where did the good go in the world? There's been so much trouble and pandemic and anti-Semitism and hate and racism, and it's just like there are some days where it's like, where did these beautiful things go in this world? And so this was our kind of way of dealing with that, comforting ourselves actually, after when we asked those questions, and we sort of turned to places that we draw comfort from in our lives for answers. And we hope you enjoy. The song is called Where Oh Where. Where, oh, where are the sweetest songs of Miriam and her daughters? They were sung beside the seas and tides, so still must be out on the waters, still on the waters. Where, oh, where is the wisdom sought by the many before us? She was there inside the tree of life, so still must reside in the forest, still in the forest. Di-di-di, di-di-dum-di, di-dum-di, di-dum-di, di-di-di, di-di-dum-di, di-dum-di, di-dum-di. Where, oh, where is the innocence from our first days in Eden? They used to rest their heads on the flower beds, so still must be there in the gardens, still in the gardens. Yeah, di-di, di-di-dum-di, di-dum-di, was our forgiveness from the age of the flood so long ago. Under all the rain, the earth remained so still in the fields and the meadows, in the fields and the meadows. Yaddy-die, dee-die-dum, die, die-dum, die, die-do-dum, die, die-dee-die, dee-die-dum, die, die-dum, die, die-do-dum, die.
You all sing along.
Yaddy-die, dee-die-dum, die, die-dum, die, die-do-dum, die, yaddy-die, dee-die-dum, die, die-dum, die, die-do-dum, die. Where, oh, where's our compassion? Is it somewhere we can discover? It's never too far, it's right where you are. It's always been in the arms of each other.
Thank you, friends.
So beautiful. Thank you. And now please welcome our Temple Bethel president, Lisa Mannheim.
Hello. Hold on. Okay. Wow. What an uplifting night this has been so far. Thank you so much to Cantor Katie and to Nefesh Mountain for bringing us together in this way, even though we're only halfway done. And of course, our dear Alberto. Maya Angelou famously said that people will forget what you said and they'll forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. As I read through the beautiful comments that people wrote to and about Alberto Eyzaguirre in the journal, I realized how true this holds for Alberto. The word kindness was included in countless tributes. Alberto's kindness has stuck with the people in the Temple Bethel community for almost 50 years now. My family has our own experience with Alberto's kindness. When our son Emmett first started preschool at Temple Bethel, he would come home and talk about his friend Alberto. We were fairly new to the synagogue, so we didn't know who Alberto was. I just thought he was a new little boy in Emmett's class. I finally realized who Alberto was when we came to a Tat Shabbat, and Emmett ran right up to Alberto, who was setting up chairs, for a hug and high five. That's who Alberto is. Everyone's friend, someone who shows kindness to all, little kids, grown adults, staff and clergy alike. Throughout the decades, Alberto has been here for us all, through B'nai Mitzvot and baby namings, Simchas and Shivas. He's a fixture at Temple Bethel, someone we can always count on, like the eternal light that sits above the Aron Kodesh in our sanctuary. We have always been able to rely on Alberto to help us through our happiest times and our darkest times. Like when Jeff and I were raising money to build Emmett's playground. One day, Alberto quietly left a check on Steve's desk. I don't think any donation to the playground touched us quite as much as that one. We felt his love for Emmett and his compassion in that beautiful gesture, which, by the way, was in a Jewish denomination. We are blessed to have you, Alberto, and you are the true definition of a mensch. You've done so much for all of us, and we wanted to do something for you in return. A few members thought it might be nice to present a special gift to you on this occasion. So we present to you this beautiful set of luggage. It's sitting in my house. Okay. And it's from Wagner's in Stamford, donated by Ed Greenberg. So Alberto, this small group of members put the word out to the congregation, and your friends here at Temple Bethel couldn't contribute fast enough. So from a grateful congregation, you might be wondering what you are going to be doing with this luggage. I will tell you. Let's see what's in it. It feels very heavy. Okay. My theatrics. Alberto, we present you with 2 business class tickets to anywhere you want to go. You can go to your homeland of Chile, you can go to Italy, you can go anywhere in the world. You and Patty, or anyone else you might want to take, like a temple president. No, just kidding. But we are sending you anywhere you and Patty would like to go. Thank you so much for blessing us all with your kindness and incredible work ethic over these last 47 years. You've made people feel loved and cared for, and you have helped sustain Temple Bethel as much as anyone. You are a light amongst our people, our Temple Bethel community, and we are so very grateful for you. Mazel tov on this well-deserved honor, Alberto.
Can you hear me? Okay. Shalom to everyone. I would like to thank the Board of Trustees who hired me 47 years ago for giving me the opportunity, but most of all, for believing in me. I extend my deepest gratitude to all the organizations, sponsors, and families of Temple Bethel who participated in these celebrations. Thanks to my dear friend Hassan Rabinowitz, a special to Mr. Frank Rosner. I will always keep our wonderful memory close to my heart. I learned so much from him. A very warm greeting to my friend Eileen Rosner. Thanks to Rabbi Goldman. Thanks to Rabbi Hammerman, a person whom I admire. Thanks to Steve Lender for all this year of support. Thanks to Cantor Katie for the wonderful music and the group that is with her. Also, thanks to my working family. I never forget them. Also, allow me to thank my family in Canada, my sister that is watching me. To my immediate family, my wife, Patty, and my son, Daniel. I have tried to be the best person I can be for you. I want to send a friend to my, I want to send a hello to my amigos in Chile. Okay. Finally, I recognize and know all the work and effort that went into putting this event together. I am humble and fortunate for your kindness. Okay, thank you to everybody. Be well and be safe. Thank you. I hope they understand everything what I said.
Alberto, we are so grateful that your story is part of Temple Bethel's story. When I learned that you loved the Beatles, I knew that it would be meaningful to honor you with one of their songs. Thank you for truly making a difference in all of our lives. There are places I'll remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places leave their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In our lives, we love you more.
That was beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Wow. Mazel tov, Alberto.
Yeah.
Cantor, that was amazing.
That was beautiful.
Whew.
All right. Here's a couple songs that we hope will do what we just heard justice, because that was one of the sweetest things I've ever seen, just to see this community all just coming to get together like this. It's awesome. These are songs that we thought would pair well maybe with In My Life with the Beatles. And these are songs that we've been singing a lot these days about community, about being together, about these times we live in. Two songs, one of them being Stephen Foster's Hard Times, and the second being one of ours called Brothers and Sisters, based, of course, on our beloved prayer and sentiment, Hine Matov, how good it is to be together and to spend this beautiful sacred evening together with all of you.
And we're going to dedicate Hine Matov to Alberto for being the central and such an important part of this beautiful community for 47 years. Amazing.
Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, while we all sup sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. It's the song in the sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around our cabin doors. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Come from a tale told long ago, passed on by the waves and the wind. We've made it this far together, you know. Come, brothers and sisters, let's sing. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Yai da 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 da, yai da da da
Come gather round and hear the song if you're the wandering kind, 'cause you can make it alone, but just so you know that we leave no one behind.
Our mothers and fathers who've weathered the storms grew strong in the trials of their times. So we brothers and sisters, the door by door, carry on with this song in our lives. Sing with us. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים. שבת אחים גם יחד, We'll sing out this song for years to come, in a story without an end. For how good it is to be among our brothers and sisters and friends. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ma tov u'ma na'im, shevet achim gam yachad.
Kuts.
I feel like I have to share with all of you because you are mishpucha at this point. I am very pregnant, like any minute now kind of pregnant, or a couple weeks from now kind of pregnant. So if I seem a little...
Not any minute now, don't
No, don't freak out. But I am very pregnant. And
I feel like it's any
minute. Anyway, I just want you to know that that's maybe why I'm a little, but again, we're so happy to be here, and we're gonna this next song.
Yeah, we're gonna play a song here. Back on this banjo now. This is a song that's called "I Want to Hear Somebody Pray," and it was actually found by a man named Alan Lomax, who many of you may know. Alan Lomax, with his father, they were ethnomusicologists, and they would travel the world with tape recorders and really collectively, they kind of gave birth to the world of folk music and that we know, and found so many amazing songs. And this song came from the Caribbean. And on the recording of this, you hear this field recording, there's a group of people chanting this song. And there's one woman in particular who's just shouting it at the top of her lungs. And the words are, "I want to hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody pray down in the valley and over yonder. I want to hear somebody pray." And we've been singing this song since we recorded it way before the pandemic, but it's so apropos to this concert this is literally one, if we were with you in person, we would get to sing this exactly with your wonderful cantor. Well, it's Zoom, so we're limited to this. So we all want this, but we can't have it, but we can still, the want to have this connection brings us together for me. And I think that's miraculous.
And I want to just say this, you're all at home, you're all muted. So just go for it. Please sing with us. Sing, sing, sing. We can't hear you, but we will feel you. And the words are really, really easy. You'll catch on really quick. So please join us in singing, and sing it for Alberto and sing it for Cantor Katie. Just go for it. This song is called "I Want to Hear Somebody Pray," and it's really easy just to join us on. And we love you guys. voices. I want to hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody pray. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to hear somebody pray. I just want to take 1 minute and ask that we pray for each other. We pray for each other and we pour love on each other, because I know that there's so many of us that need it more now than ever. So if anybody tonight is feeling heartbroken or sad or lonely, missing family or friends, we pray for you. We love you. If anyone is sick and needs extra healing, we love you. You're not alone. We'll pray for you. If you know somebody who really needs extra healing, we pray for them. If anyone has lost a loved one in COVID or for any cause and is in mourning, we pray for you. We love you. And I want to put an extra prayer for Alberto and his beautiful family, and a blessing and love to you, and the gratitude that I know this community is feeling for you, and some extra love for this amazing, beautiful Cantor that we love. And I know you love her too. What a beautiful soul, beautiful voice, just such a shining spirit. And we love you, Cantor Katie, and we pray for you and your family, and we just pour love on all of you tonight. I want to hear somebody pray. I want to hear somebody pray. Down in the valley and over yonder, I want to hear somebody pray. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, pray,
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for that.
So we have a
yes.
we have a question for you, Cantor, because you've been listening to us speak for a while, and I, for one, am sick of my own voice, and I would like to hear your perspective on the music. What was the question that you had?
I just wanted to know. I mean, as we were talking about, our stories are connected to our music, and you're such a musical person, and music is such a part of your life. What makes you want to sing a certain song, or what makes you feel connected to a certain kind of music? And it's a broad question, but I just wanted to, what's this relationship for you and music in your life?
When I hear a song that pulls at my heartstrings, it stops me in my tracks and makes me think. Usually it has to do with hitting me in a time or place, where I am when I first hear it and how I receive it. The lyrics that somehow register on a deeper plane for me. They don't always, they don't always exist just in that moment. I just know that I just said that something that contradicts myself. Sometimes it's exactly where I need to be that it hits me, and sometimes it hits me like light years away. And when I hear lyrics that do that stop me in my tracks, I want to go deeper into the song. I want to find the song. I want to bring it in. And spiritually, I'm drawn to how the music and the lyrics, weave together. And I love to bring different music to feel it into prayer, similarly to you, like weaving with the music to elevate what we're doing and to elevate our prayer. And this next song that I'm going to share, May I Suggest, is by Susan Werner. And the first time I heard this song, it pretty much it just hit me. And I listened, and tears were streaming down my face, because she speaks about not taking this moment for granted, and particularly in this year of wishing for the next free, wishing for things to get back to normal, wishing to see our friends, wishing to do all of these things. We almost could have missed a year of looking around the next bend. What's happening next? And when I first heard this song, I was in a time where I was, my kids were little and so demanding, and I kept thinking when they're out of diapers, or when I can leave them with a babysitter, when I can do this, when I can do these things, and realizing when I heard this song, you're missing it. This is it. This is life right now, and the spirituality that resonates in that place, in the beauty of these imperfect moments that we get to spend with one another in a virtual concert land. And, this is where our lives are happening. And so I share with you, may I suggest. May I suggest to you, may I suggest this is the best part of your life. May I suggest this time is blessed for you. This time is blessed and shining almost blinding bright. Just turn your head and you'll begin to see the 1,000 reasons that were just beyond your sight. The reasons why I suggest to you, why I suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a world that's been addressed to you, intended only for your eyes. A secret world like a treasure chest to you, of private scenes and brilliant dreams that mesmerize. A lover's trusting smile, a tiny baby's hands, the million stars that fill the turning sky at night. And I suggest, I suggest to you, I suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a hope that's been expressed in you, the hope of 7 generations, maybe more. And this is the faith that they invest in you. It's that you'll do one better than was done before. Inside you know, inside you understand, inside you know what's yours to finally set right. And I suggest, I suggest to you, I suggest this is the best part of your life. This is a song, comes from the west to you, comes from the west, comes from the slowly setting sun. With a request of you to see how very short the endless days will run. And when they're gone, and when the dark descends, we'd give anything for one more hour of light. And I suggest this is the best part of your life.
Wow. That was beautiful, Cantor.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Wow.
And I know that song, and it is a great song, but it's also wonderful to hear a great interpretation of a great song. And sometimes, Bob Dylan wrote All on the Watchtower, and then he only liked Hendrix's version after that. Well, that was maybe the version for me. That was really beautiful.
Amazing.
Thank you.
We're going to share. We wanted to actually just take this moment to thank you. We have a couple more just in this concert, in this show, and just want to take a moment to thank all of you again. To thank everybody on this exact group of people who came out to honor Alberto and Cantor Katie, and just to be here for us and for welcoming us to your community. It is again our pleasure, our honor, and we don't take it for granted for a second that we get to play music for a living and do this stuff and be here with you. So thank you from both of us.
And we want to offer you a gift as a in honor of Alberto and of Cantor Katie, and on behalf of us and the congregation, we want to offer you a free digital download of our last album as a gift. And maybe someone can put this link in the chat. It's nefeshmountain.com/open sky album. So nefeshmountain.com/open sky album. And, please don't share the link with anybody because people are usually paying for it, but we wanted to give it to you as a present. Mostly because also if we were in person with all of you, we'd be schmoozing, we'd be onegging, we'd be hanging out, we'd be, totally, hugging, and we can't do that. So at least what we can do is leave you with our music so we still feel connected. And we wanted to honor, of course, your amazing Cantor and Alberto. So this song we're going to share with you now is Le Dor Vador, because, well, it's all about the past, the present, and the future, and we're grateful for all of them, for all of it, and we know we're going to get through to the other side of this crazy time, and we love you all. So Le Dor Vador, on and on.
There is a past in every portrait. There is a truth in every tale, and all the days that came before us. There is the wind upon our sail.
There is a forest in every father as he stands amidst the wild. There is a mountain in every mother, her sturdy force of heart and mind. Le Dor Vador Nagi God Lecha. The light in us shines on and on. Le Dor Vador Nagi God Lecha. The time may pass, but it's never gone.
It's never gone.
There is no story without a sadness, and not a life without love. As we look back to the days that have passed us, we hold on to the lights above. There is a dream in all the daughters. There is a song in all the sons, and everyone's as pure as water, as a home from which they come. The Dor Vador Nagi nagid godlecha. The light in us shines on and on. The door nagid godlecha. Time may pass, but it's never gone.
It's never gone. It's never gone.
Please sing with us the last lines of the song, which is the light in us shines on. Ready?
Light in
Us shines on. The light in us shines on.
just like that.
The light in us shines on.
Light in us
Shines on. Dawn and on.
and on and on
Dawn and on.
and on.
So I think I get to say a word or two. And first of all, this music is so fantastic. And Cantor Katie knows that as soon as she suggested Nefesh Mountain for this concert today, I jumped for joy virtually because I was about to suggest them too. It is one of those sort of moments of mutual recognition that this is the kind of group, and this is the group that could really bring us together even in a virtual setting and provide some incredible music. But I just want to first of all, Cantor Katie thanked the Mann family at the very beginning, about 5 seconds before Pamela Mann came on. So I want, and I sent her a little note, but Pamela and to the whole family, you have to know that Norma and Milton are always in our hearts. And they have done more to keep our congregation vibrant through thick and thin in their presence, and even when they're only present in spirit. So thank you to your family and to you. And also it was so wonderful to see Chazan Rabinowitz and Cantor Jacobson here talk about Dor Vador, the generations of our musical leadership and the evolution of our music. Just a perfect story for tonight. But I also just want to say something about Alberto. And I wrote a little note in the journal, which I sent the link to, but Alberto is much more than just someone who works here. As Lisa mentioned, as we've all seen, he is family. He's family to all of us. He and Patty helped to bring up my kids a couple of generations before Emmett and his generation. And not only that, but you haven't heard a single dog bark during this entire concert, except I think Cedar might have been in the background at one point. And that is because dogs both love him and fear him. I can tell you from the perspective of the Hammerman dogs, you have not heard them tonight because he is the dog whisperer. Just the word Alberto, and they just snap to, but also in a loving way. But he has this thing that he does that totally trains them in 5 minutes, what we can't do in years. So Alberto and Patty and Daniel, our hearts just melt with gratitude for all you've done for us. Now, just a word about Katie and Cantor Katie and this music. We've sort of grown up with you, and you've grown up with us. For 20 years, you and Eric have been in our congregation, and I think it's very easy for us to take for granted a certain musical expertise that, and really in many ways genius, that because you're homegrown, it's very hard for us to appreciate. And what you are bringing to us, and I mentioned Chazan Rabinowitz and Cantor Jacobson, the evolution of an authentic indigenous American Jewish sound. And if those of us who are at services, even online, can hear the music that she is bringing to us, that borrows from renewal, that borrows from tradition, from klezmer. And Nefesh Mountain is the perfect place where this is all sort of heading. They brought up, you brought up klezmer as being authentically Jewish, but of course we know that klezmer was based on Polish, Romanian, Gypsy, Roma, Russian, little German. Throw it all together, mush it, and then we called it a Jewish word, klezmer, instruments, and wow, it's a Jewish music. And then we bring it to America and suddenly it becomes jazz, because basically jazz is very much based on klezmer. Well, the idea that you have taken bluegrass and turned it into, I know we use the expression Jewgrass, we got to find something better, but it is the authentic American earth that we have been planted in that is now growing Jewish music. And you've brought that to us in a way that none of us has ever heard from anyone else in the way that you do it. So, and Katie does that too. And bringing you here is just her way, one way of advancing American Jewish music in that authentic direction. That direction of something new, something incredible, but something at its roots, at its core, very Jewish. So this is an important evening. I'm just so thrilled to have been part of it and been able to hear it and listen to it. And I want to thank everyone for your participation and for being here, for the journal, for everything. What a wonderful day for Temple Bethel. Who do I turn this over to? Katie?
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you so much for such overflowing words. I'm humbled and I'm grateful. Thank you. My thanks. I also, again, would like to thank the Mann family for sponsoring this concert. Nefesh Mountain, your beautiful music, your glorious, generous spirits. I'm so touched. I've been looking forward to this for months, gaining in anticipation, and finally the day came and so excited. It's like so exciting to have that feeling, that buzz of like, oh, we're doing a thing and it's going to be cool. And I'm so excited. And I've adored you and admired your music for so long that to get to do this was really special. So thank you so much. And I want to thank Kobe Hayon, who created the layered instrumental accompaniments for me as well, and the Cantor's Concert Committee, Eileen Rosner, Dana Horowitz, Lisa Mannheim, and Steve Lander, and the Fundraising Committee, the Rabbi, for your kind words and your tech support and just being such an amazing partner. And so that leaves me with thanking all of you, for embracing this platform, this virtual platform, for showing up, for being here, for bringing all the warmth that you brought to this concert. We can't do what we do without people, and it's just so apparent. And we love you, and I'm gonna kick it back to Nefesh Mountain.
Can I just say one more thing? Sorry, Katie, just one more thing to Alberto. Mm-hmm. He can take his trip, as far as I'm concerned, whenever he wants, except the day before Passover. Because if he leaves the day before Passover, then he's going to have to take all of our chametz in his luggage along with him. So just keep that in mind, Alberto.
We love you, Alberto.
Rabbi and Cantor, such amazing, beautiful words. Thank you for all that. And thank you one more time, everybody, for inviting us to this very, very special night. It has meant so much to us to be here. Mazal Tov, Cantor and Alberto. So amazing. And we're going to leave you with one song. Oseh Shalom. This is actually the song that we have closed all our concerts with when we were touring with our 5-piece bluegrass band. We were playing bluegrass festivals and synagogues and venues and all kinds of clubs. And whatever the show was, whatever the audience was, sometimes secular venues, sometimes not, this was the song we played. And because this is to us what it's at the heart of our kind of Jewish sentiments, and of wishing, please, Great Spirit, let there be some respite for us down here, some peace, some more soothing love that we can experience. And I think that everyone on this Zoom concert, keep this in mind, because I have a feeling that we're going to have a part 2 at some point in person, and we're going to get to sing a lot of these songs again and do them all kind of again, and get to hug, and we'll have an oneg, and it'll be amazing.
And
we're gonna, what are you gonna say?
I just want to say we're so in love with you, Cantor. You're just the most authentic, beautiful person. And just so everyone knows, we've not done this kind of collaboration on Zoom before, really. So this is something really special with you that we wanted to do with you, for you, because we really do love you.
And we're gonna try one more time, despite Zoom and its complications, to play a song with your beautiful Cantor.
Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu.
Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al Israel, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'al kol Israel ve'imeru. Amen. Sing with us, everybody. Say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Israel, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'al kol Israel ve'imeru. Amen. Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Israel, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'al kol Israel Aseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom Bimromav. Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu.
Thank you so much. We're going to stay on. I hope you guys might stay on for a couple of minutes so that people will be able to wish you and Alberto and Cantor Katie Mazel Tov as they sign off. This is sort of what's become a custom for us at our services. So if you can hang out, we'll give people a chance to unmute themselves and say hi.
Mazel tov. It was a beautiful, uplifting evening. I mean, it was so special. I think it's really one of the most special Cantor's concerts that we've had. Thank you so much, Nefesh Mount, for being part of it. Katie, you did a phenomenal job putting it together. And Alberto, we love you, and we celebrate you, and we look forward to celebrating you for 47 more years.
Mazel tov, Katie. Thank you, Nefesh Mountain. And mazel tov on 47 years, Alberto.
Mazel tov, Alberto. We love you. And Katie, great concert. Nefesh, you were amazing. What a joy to be with everyone on such a special night.
Alberto,
Alberto, felicidades. We're all the way from Miami. We wish you well.
Gracias.
Have been with you for 50 years.
Mazel tov, Alberto. Mazel tov, Cantor Katie.
Very nice concert.
Very nice.
Alberto, I'm Dan, and I want to say thank you. You were at my bar mitzvah in 1980, right there with Rabbi Goldman and Chazan Rabinowitz, and you were there too.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Hey, everybody.
Oh.
Alberto, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Your friendship over these 47 years has been such a constant to us at Temple Bethel. We thank you and your family for everything. And to Katie and to the rabbi, thank you for putting on this absolutely unbelievable gala.
Wonderful. Querido hermano, estoy muy orgullosa de que la gente en el templo te quiera tanto. Eres un ejemplo para la familia y toda la vida serás muy querido. Querido hermano, muchas gracias. Y gracias a la gente que te quiere.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Alberto, where are they contacting you from? Is this family?
From Canada. This is my
from Canada. So welcome.
my
Welcome,
sister in the
everyone.
back, my nephew. Where is your wife?
From Canada.
She's sleeping.
Oh,
It was soothing, though. The music was soothing.
okay.
Patty
and Alberto and
Gracias.
Daniel, it's Judy. We are so elated to celebrate with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you are and for all you do. We are so grateful to you. And Cantor Katie and Rabbi and Eileen and Nefesh Mountain. Oh, and Alberto and Patty, I want you to know Ruben is with us. He especially wanted to be with us to celebrate you.
Say hello to him if you can.
We love you, Mr. Ronnie.
And Nefesh Mountain, it was wondrous. And most of all, we all want to wish you a very easy delivery and a wondrously healthy, strong baby. And we want you to share with us when this person arrives, he or she.
Well,
Let us know. We will celebrate with you.
Well, we're going to be on tour with God willing, we'll be on tour with the tour nanny, and we'll be back on the road with the band. So hopefully we'll be able to come see you. You'll get to, God willing, meet her, and we can be together in person.
Excellent. We look forward. Cantor, beautiful, beautiful sweetheart. I never take you for granted.
Where does Nefesh Mountain reside?
New Jersey. We live actually very close to you guys. We're right outside of New York City. We're in Montclair, New Jersey. We're really close.
Oh my goodness, yes.
So it's so easy. We could, when we can all go back to life, we'll definitely be able to be together, hopefully in person.
1 hour.
Yeah, it's nothing. Nothing.
They look like they're in the middle of the mountains.
We are in our hearts. We are. And Eric's family lives in Georgia. So he has some roots in that.
When you think bluegrass, you think New Jersey. It's just.
Thank you so much. This was so delightful, delightful.
Thank you, Cantor Katie. Thank you.
Mazel tov to everybody from Northern California. We love you.
Oh, look at you.
Thanks, Carol.
On the road.
Alberto and Patty, it's Sue Frieden. Patty, I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, this is wonderful seeing you. Yeah. My mother's looking down at you.
Yes.
Thank you, Katie.
Beautiful event. Thank you. That's great music. Wonderful, Katie. Wonderful to get to hear Nefesh Mountain. Can't wait to hear more. Thank you. And congratulations, Alberto. Sorry.
My name is Nellie. I'm Alberto's sister-in-law. I just want to thank you all for inviting me. The music is beautiful, and I want to tell Alberto how proud I am of him and how much we love him.
Alberto.
Lovely to have you with us, Nellie. So glad you came to be with us.
Thank you.
Alberto, it's Barbara Brandt, and I just want to say my whole family is very fond of you, and you've been part of our family for over 40 years, and it was delightful. It was a delightful concert, and we wish you and your family a wonderful trip and a wonderful life, and we continue to look forward to seeing you for many years in the future to come. And we enjoyed the concert immensely. Thank you all for putting it together. It was a major effort, and we just want to say thank you.
Alberto and Katie, it's Judy Schneiderman. Just wanted to wish all of you Mazel Tov and Nefesh Mountain. I truly enjoyed the concert. Looking forward to hearing more of your music and looking forward to hear about your blessed event when it arrives. And
Alberto,
thank you so much.
Congratulations on 47 wonderful years. Patty, thank you for the 47 years that you gave him to us. And thank you for being just as nice as he is every time we see you. That's just wonderful. The music was terrific, Nefesh Mountain. And Katie, we can't tell you how beautiful your voice is anytime we hear it on any song.
Thank you.
Hey, Alberto, it's Scott Crowitz. I just want to say it was just a beautiful night. You guys are beautiful souls. It really just showed tonight. And we sat outside and lit a fire, and the music just couldn't have been more special. And I tried to turn around during the last song because it just seemed so appropriate. But just want to say congratulations to all of you. It's just such a special evening. And Katie, I never doubted it for a minute. So, thank you all for making such a special night for all of us.
Thank you.
Alberto, it's Bob Goldman. For me and my family and my dad, we can't thank you enough for all the years. I know you and my dad worked very closely together. Nefesh Mountain, you guys are beautiful. As a folk music player, your music was absolutely beautiful. I play this in my office all the time. And Katie, you sound absolutely wonderful, and we're so glad you're with the temple. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Goldman.
You know, Alberto, you have you've been here for so many clergy, so many cantors, and rabbis. You're basically our rabbi. You are like the supervisor in chief. You know more about Temple Bethel, and I dare say Judaism, than all of us put together. We've learned a lot from you. And it's great that Bob Goldman is here too.
Yes.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Well, thank you all so much. Thanks for being here with us. Oh.
Hi, everybody. It's Gail G. Trell. I listened to Nefesh Mountain all afternoon. I asked Alexa to play you, and she did. So I'm very familiar with all your music, and I loved it, and I sang along. I think you're amazing, and I thank you so much for your gift that you've given us, and I will definitely take advantage of it. And Alberto, I'm so excited for you. You have been absolutely the kindest person, and I mentioned in the chat that was the most I've heard you speak, because you're only a man of few words, and this was wonderful. It was very, very meaningful. Katie, your singing was beautiful, and you are beautiful. I love the backdrop. It was so perfect, and I mean, you look blonde. Is that the lighting?
I guess it's the lighting. I didn't change. It's definitely silver, but yeah. Thank you for noticing the backdrop. I definitely stressed over.
Thank you. Man family, this whole concert was like very memorable and very meaningful. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else? I guess
I think I'm gonna
good. You know, over 52 devices